Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I hope all is well with you. Virgo, this is your reading. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning, wherever it is that you are, whatever time of day it is. Welcome to your reading. We are going to be dipping into the tarot to see what you need to know about the most. Various messages could come out throughout this reading. Please only take the messages that resonate. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, I'm very grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for your love and your support that you show to me and the channel. Please like the video, share the video if you feel inclined to do so. It very much helps me and the channel to grow. Let's see. Oh, and happy birthday. This is Virgo season, right? It is Virgo season. So if you are celebrating today or this month and you are a Virgo sun, happy birthday to you. Right, let's take a look, Virgo. Messages for the sign of Virgo. We have the Queen of Coins. The Empress. The Three of Wands. Okay. The Three of Swords. Is this a third party situation here that I'm looking at? Yeah, Three of Coins, the Ten of Cups. Somebody's with somebody else. Somebody's definitely like locked in. This could be somebody with a whole family. But they're thinking about another person. Put yourself where you go. So if you are the person that is committed to somebody, you could have children with somebody, there's another person. There's two feminine energies, and there could be a masculine between these two feminine energies. And it's like somebody feels like they're in the wrong place. Justice is in the reverse, Four of Coins. With the Two of Swords. Ace of Coins. Somebody here was rejected for another person is kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay. But whoever's in the middle of these two feminine energies, this masculine is thinking about someone else. Like they're with one person, but their mind is somewhere else. What's the Three of Wands? They're very distant from whoever it is that they're with. The Page of Coins in the reverse. And the Six of Wands in the reverse. Five of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Wow. Somebody's definitely on a struggle bus with somebody here. This could be somebody who is very depleted. This person could be running out of money. With the Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, somebody is not enjoying where they are. So if somebody's with somebody else, which I definitely see, if you are the person who is single, who could have dealt with a third party, I definitely do view you as somebody who could be more independent, especially with the Queen of Coins being here, and then the Empress. If you don't have children with somebody, there is somebody else that may have children. The Six of Wands is in the reverse. The Page of Coins is in the reverse. It's like someone had some sort of false victory here in a situation. They could have definitely have celebrated too early. This could have been something that they thought that they were going to be, you know, very comfortable. And it's just not that. With the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands, there could be a lot of fighting going on in a connection that they are in. Very burdened and weighed down. And it's down to a connection. And this could be somebody who's trying to make a choice, but they feel like they've kind of already signed away on something. Like it's like a decision that they can't really go back on. Tell me about the Empress, the Hanged Woman, and the Ace of Cups. With the Four of Cups, somebody's bored in a connection. Oh my goodness. It's like they're looking at the person. I think I got that earlier. Was it earlier that I got that? They're looking over at their person like, wow. The Knight of Swords. This person could be very frustrated. Why are they so frustrated? Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Four of Wands. This is somebody who's attracted to another person. It's like there's somewhere But they're feeling like, is this it? They're feeling bored. This could be a Pisces or a fire sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Somebody's in an unhappy connection. What's the Queen of Swords? Who is this person? Three of Cups. The Two of Cups. A lot of you could be definitely spending time mingling. A lot of you could be going. I'm hearing a mixer. Some of you could be going to a mixer. You know, when you rub shoulders with new people. You could be going. I'm hearing speed dating. Let me know if you've ever been speed dating. It's always looked fun. The Three of Coins is here. Yeah, definitely a very collaborative energy. A lot of you are definitely spreading your, there's something about networking. This could be to do with work. You could be meeting a social circle through work. For example, you could work with certain people who, and you're planning to, you have common interests with whoever it is that you are in a workplace with. And this is like the energy of doing things outside of work, becoming friends outside of work, going out. You could be drinking with these people. There could be bars involved, things like that. And with the Page of Wands, there's a lot of good communication going on. Some of you could also be rubbing shoulders with somebody who you may be liking romantically. Seven of Coins. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Sun. Some of you could be thinking about a deceptive person from the past. This could be a Leo. Yeah, somebody who brought heartbreak into your life. So you do still think about this person, but it's like an afterthought. The Six of Swords in the reverse. Because when you kind of delve deep into thinking about a past person, somebody who definitely could have flew off on you, left, went somewhere else to do something else. The Six of Swords in the reverse, it unsettles you when you think about this person. With the Tower, yeah, they caused a lot of disruption. I feel like you view this person as a walking, ticking time bomb, and you are Six of Coins. You're happy to be moving on and indulging in new connections. I see whoever you are, Virgo, you are going towards the new. A lot of you could be celebrating your birthday. It is your birthday season. You could be gathering friends, getting together, drinking. Yeah, you feel like somebody betrayed you. The Five of Swords, Queen of Wands. You could definitely feel like somebody was going to choose somebody else all along. Does that mean anything to you? I don't know. That is going to make sense if it makes sense to you. The King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you feel like somebody it's almost like they were keeping you where they wanted you until somebody else was free, or until they could jump to someone else. This could have definitely been somebody who was going back and forth between you and another person, and then they just chose the other person and you never saw them, or something here about that. You see this person as sneaky. King of Swords is in the reverse, and a liar, deceptive. They hurt you. You know, this is an energy of being hurt, and you could have definitely have tried to withdraw from somebody and just go into some sort of healing phase with the Queen of Cups. And you're doing better now. I feel like you've opened up a lot of options for yourself. Definitely moving a lot smarter where it comes to investing in things and people. A lot of you could be meeting a new water sign, but there's just a very nice vibe in terms of socializing, mixing with people. You could be celebrating something, going to a party of some kind, something like that. But somebody's in some sort of unhappy connection. The grass definitely wasn't greener. Okay, let's get you a different spread. Excuse me. Messages for Virgo. Tell me what Virgo needs to be aware of. The Empress in the reverse. And the Six of Cups. Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Strength card. The Justice. Page of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Cups. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse and the Star. What's the Empress? Sorry about that noise. It's my next door neighbor. Five of Swords in the reverse. I'm coming. Some of you could be Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm getting kind of a mixed energy here. This may be romantic. This doesn't have to be. I feel like this is a range of different people that I'm kind of like picking up on here. Virgo, you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could also be dealing with another Virgo. You could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo specifically. You could be dealing with a Libra. Air sign energy is here too. A Cancer as well. A Scorpio. Pisces. All the water signs. There's something about in the past you feeling like, you know, you either was not seen in your true light, or you could have dealt with a lot of situations where you were shortchanged, or something here about you feeling like you could have, I don't know if this is like you had like a lack of belief in yourself in the past, but I do very much feel as though you could have been made to feel like you were invisible, or like you were kind of not able to reach some sort of next level or full potential. This could be stemming from childhood as well. Some of you could have issues with a mother figure specifically. Some of you could have issues with a mother figure. The Queen of Cups and the Empress in the reverse. You could also feel like maybe you were unsupported in some way, or there's an energy here, Virgo, of you feeling as though, can you trust anyone? It's quite a sad energy. And with the Hermit energy, you could definitely be somebody who kind of is a more reserved person, somebody who could be a homebody, could spend a lot of time alone. Maybe you roll alone. Maybe you don't really socialize as much because of it. And I feel like there's some sort of distrust from the past that may have stemmed back from childhood that you have kind of carried with you due to something being ingrained in you with trust and how people view you, and, you know, support and things of that nature, if that makes sense to you. You think about this a lot. There could also be, it's kind of like a mishmash of different things I'm kind of getting with this energy. There could also be an energy of you feeling like your growth was stunted in some way from childhood. With the Page of Wands in the reverse, maybe you feel like you weren't encouraged, you know, and maybe you feel like you could have had a different outcome if things had been sort of different from the childhood. There's a little bit of dwelling and a little bit of reviewing things from the past going on here. There could also be an energy here of somebody who you encountered who took advantage of that energy of feeling like you were either invisible or feeling like you lacked belief in you being able to achieve big. Something about a stunting of growth, or something about a feeling of maybe you feel like there was a lack of support somehow. This could have been as stemming back to family. This could be Again, a mothering issue, a mother issue, something like that. Maybe you feel like you weren't nurtured. And I mean, there's somebody here who definitely could have seen that and targeted you, or you feel that way. But with the justice here, there's also an energy of you being covered by the divine. With the hermit and the justice, there's something about being guided. There's something here about, it's almost like you being scooped up by a spirit guide because of this. I feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo who is very protected. And I feel like there could have been a time where you did struggle to see how you were going to be creating a future for yourself. This is quite deep. I do feel like you've got multiple people here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Justice that has come out with the Queen of Cups, who are receiving some sort of karmic energy, karma, what goes around comes around, for not being more empathetic towards you, maybe not supporting you and not nurturing you to step into the energy of being the best that you can be. And this could be a multitude of people from your past. I don't just feel like it's one person. I feel like there's a mothering thing that's going on here with this spread. If that doesn't resonate, you could just feel that there were multiple energies when you were like yesteryear, when you were younger, when you were growing up, when you were you know, coming up in the world, finding your feet, establishing who you are. There could have been very much a lack of nurture around you. You know, like a child who, like, I'm getting Matilda, you know, the movie Matilda. I absolutely love that movie, Matilda. Not necessarily the same circumstance, but it's giving that type of energy as a child, knowing that you have something to give, knowing that you are so special with the Hermit, knowing that you're here, and she had superpowers, didn't she? Knowing that you're here to do something that is sort of otherworldly, knowing that you are literally a gift from God. You know, knowing, sorry, I'm itchy. Knowing that you are a gift from God, and feeling like you are in an environment where you are not being nurtured, because Matilda was in a whole family where she was the one that was the outcast. She was the one that liked to read books. She was the one that was more kind of in tune with the world. She was an adventurer. She really wanted to find out about the world. It's like she had a whole globe-trotting movie, if you like, a whole thing going on in her brain that was just so outlandish to where she came from. And she was, you know, a child of parents that wasn't the best. Her dad was a crook. You know, it's one of those energies of feeling like you weren't reared, like you weren't nurtured very much, or you were kind of put into a situation where you could have felt like the black sheep, or you could have felt like you were made to feel weird because you were into something different. And there was a neglectful energy that you could have felt as a child, and it could have had an effect on how you saw your vision moving forward in the future. Something from childhood. And there could be, again, like I say, there's an energy here of somebody definitely taking advantage on that, and feeling like you may have been an easy target because you could have been kind of lost because of where you started from, the cards that you were dealt when you were younger. Excuse me. And there's an energy here of people kind of regretting not being more empathetic, regretting not seeing you as somebody who was visible. You know, you could have had a lot of people overlooking you, feeling like you were just the one in the corner that read books. No. You're something special. The Nine of Cups is in the reverse, and the Ten of Cups is here. So I do see some sort of big turnaround coming in for you, okay, moving forward. You could definitely be very you do travel back to the past. I feel like mentally, you do feel like you could feel like you were stunted in terms of, like, you know, you think about all the opportunities that you may have missed due to not being encouraged enough, or feeling like, you know, there was something going on with you where you struggled with knowing your place, if you like, and maybe that's because you didn't belong where you was. And I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo who is realizing this with the Hermit card, that you were possibly in just the wrong place around the wrong people, seeking love from the wrong people, the wrong places type of energy. You know, it's sad because some people do come from a lifestyle or a family or a dynamic as a child, like you can't choose your family. So some people do unfortunately get born into environments and to people who don't always nurture their best self, don't always, you know, cherish them and encourage them. Not a lot. Some if you're lucky enough to have that as a solid foundation, that's amazing. But some people don't. There are a lot of people who don't have that. And I'm talking to somebody who may have lacked that. You may have come from a childhood that was not the most encouraging, a childhood where you could have brought up yourself. Matilda brought up herself. She was in a household of, you know, 3 other people, but she raised herself. You know, she made herself breakfast. She got herself dressed. She tied her own ribbons in her hair. You know, it's a very sort of energy of having to grow up very quickly because of the environment and the circumstance that you were born into. Okay? And there's a lot of people out there who are like that. Give thanks, you know, if you've got a support system, if you come from a very solid foundation, give thanks for that. I'm telling you, give thanks. There's an energy here of you with the 10 of Cups finding a soul tribe, or finding people that you really resonate with, like really resonate with. There could also be a realization of people around you where they feel like it was a poor choice not to invest in you. Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment in the reverse, with the Strength card and the Hanged Man in the reverse. It's like your strength, your resilience. You could definitely have family members with the 10 of Cups being here who are looking at you like, where did this come from? Like, how did we not see something? Or how has this gone under the radar? I don't know if you're really shining right now with the Strength card. It could just be that you are kind of fighting against odds. It could just be as simple as you kind of prevailed against the odds. It's interesting because there's a lot of individuals that we encounter in our life, people who are related to us, people who we encounter on the journey, people who come into our lives for various reasons, friends, whoever, people that we rub shoulders with, that we mix with, you know, whoever. You know, there's a lot of people who kind of realize after the fact that, you know, how did this person do or manage to still be standing and be so resilient after the decisions that I made to maybe not invest, or, you know, me not support the cause with the Hanged Man, me, you know, leave this person in limbo. How has this person been able to still be here and still show up strong, still be in their divine power, still be something special? And it's so trippy where I'm about what I'm about to say. Like, it's sometimes those people who it takes for you to overcome something that they have thrown at you, for them to actually realize, you know, well, look what I did. I contributed to this person's wayward feeling throughout their life. I contributed to this person feeling like they weren't going to be able to prevail, or I contributed by not encouraging this person. I contributed to not supporting this person. I contributed to maybe not giving this person their flowers, making them feel that they were just the person in the corner with the book, invisible. And how can what do I feel now? Like, how am I able to be comfortable to look at this person now? You I feel like you're opening a lot of eyes right now around you. The Ace of Pentacles. Judgment in the reverse. I feel like you've got someone here who is realizing that it was a poor choice not to invest in you. But it took for them to possibly not see you, for them to realize how much they see you now. You could have distanced yourself from a lot of people. You could have moved away from people who didn't see you. You could have had a lot of people viewing you as very, very not capable. You know, I'm just talking to somebody you've had people who have really looked at you as somebody who wouldn't be shit, looks at you as somebody who couldn't amount to anything. But you know, what were the circumstances that they provided you with? Like, what were the cards that they dealt for you to then turn around and look at you in that fashion, with the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles? And I feel like very much so this could be for some of you family where you grew up. Like, imagine being dealt a hand of cards, and then those same people who dealt you those cards looking on you like you can't even get up from the drowning that is the cards that you've been dealt, but then do a double take and realize, well, no, actually this person has rose, this person is still here, this person is not invisible anymore, because all of that stuff back there from where they started, the cards that they were dealt from wherever people, whoever this is involving, to me, looking at this person as if, you know what, they could have made it very difficult for you. You know, with the Page of Cups being here, Page of Pentacles being here too. Maybe you didn't have much to work with, but you've created something out of nothing with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's amazing. Like, there's an amazement. It's like you've got people here with the Five of Wands in the reverse. It's like shell-shocked type of energy. With the Page of Swords, watching. You've got people really looking at you as with the Magician in the reverse, a lot of sneaky energy. Queen of Wands in the reverse, a lot of shysty energy with the Ace of Wands. People only wanting you around to recharge them, energy vampires type of energy. With the Three of Wands, and you distancing yourself is kind of making people wake up with the Knight of Pentacles to what loyalty means, and it's due to them not giving you loyalty with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and realizing that they should have the Star, because you are special. What have I said? Aquarian energy. That's you, Virgo, with the Hermit. If you can see those cards, the Hermit and the Star. You was always special. You were just around the wrong crowd. What's the Ten of Cups? King of Swords in the reverse. You could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here who is unhappy that you are moving on to a new, brighter future. Somewhere where you will be appreciated. There's a heavy emphasis on not being appreciated here, especially as we started off with that Empress in the reverse. Heavy emphasis on not being appreciated. And you could have definitely have released a lot of people that you feel like this about. And somebody's upset that you are now moving on. And not only that, you are not invisible moving on. Maybe somebody felt like you would also be invisible to everybody else. How they made you feel invisible. But you're definitely not that. With the Eight of Wands, there's some sort of movement forward with the Ten of Cups. There's some sort of wish fulfillment. Being seen and appreciated. And somebody wishes that they didn't walk away. The World card. Five of Cups in the reverse. Death card in the reverse. You're going to have people wanting to come back towards you after you disconnect from them. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse. But I do get at that point, when you do receive this turnaround when you do, when you've released yourself and you've kind of like stepped into the energy of being seen in a different light, finding people who will appreciate you. This could be involve a whole group of people here. 8 of Pentacles. You're going to have so many people wanting to come in and work with you. But it's for ulterior motives with the King of Pentacles. People wanting to keep cycles open. People wanting to reconcile. With the Death card in the reverse. Knight of Cups. I don't know if somebody around you just wanted you to be tied to some sort of energy of them not providing you with a, you know, sorry, that's my son making noise. Not providing you with real friendship, genuine connection, like withholding something on purpose to make you feel invisible, withholding something on purpose to make you feel unworthy. You're moving into the energy of not having to worry of who you have around you. And it could be because you've cleansed your energy and you roll alone predominantly. But it could also be that you're about to meet a community of people where you are going to feel very seen. And for somebody who feels maybe like Matilda, that's a very special thing. With the Tower. It's going to shock a lot of people with the Lovers. And with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, it's going to shock the people who didn't invest, who didn't give, who made you feel like you were not special, made you feel as though you were the odd one out, or the, you know, the black sheep of the family type of energy, the outcast, whatever have you. It's going to make those people feel as though I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I can't get away from that. Could be a Capricorn here. Aquarius energy. You could even just be meeting one person. You know, in the movie Matilda, there was Miss Honey, and when she went to school, that was her saving grace, that Miss Honey. Beautiful person, kind, and she just saw Matilda as the glory that she was, and she was screaming out for that throughout her whole childhood. And it took for her to go to school to be recognized, to remove herself, or to go and experience a different environment where she can be seen by other people who will appreciate her, for her to meet Miss Honey, and for her to be seen as somebody who wasn't just the bookworm in the corner, who was somebody who was of value, somebody who was extremely special and gifted. And I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who feels like you've been overlooked by a lot of people. Not just one, a lot of people. Go watch the movie Matilda. I know it's a kid's movie. I'm a big kid sometimes. I've got a kid, so I watch them movies. Sometimes I indulge. Sometimes I even indulge when I don't have my kid with me. Go ahead and judge me. But Matilda's a really nice movie. And it's about the principle and the moral of that film. Like, and I'm just getting that very heavily here. Sometimes you feel invisible because you're not around the right people. Sometimes you feel overlooked because you need to move somewhere where you're not. Sometimes you feel like people can't see you and people are treating you less than because there's other people out there who need to see you. Don't shy away from getting out there and meeting new people, because I'm telling you something, someone, somewhere, somehow, in whichever form that takes, will see your light that you've had in you that other people failed to see, or they saw it but they chose not to invest. They saw it but they chose to make you feel like you were invisible. Gone are those days. Gone are those days. appreciation is at a high for you, and I see things changing in a very big way. This was a very deep message. Virgo, I love you so much. If you like how I read, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you so much love and light. I will see you soon. You take care. Have a good evening. Bye.